Hey everyone, we're still here on Calypso, and today I thought we'd go ahead and knock out the Easter level 2 instance. And we're going to use our big armor so we don't have to stop and heal. They start kind of hitting a little more than our pixie armor can handle on the, basically as soon as we get out of that first instance. And so today I just thought we would kind of work on a little bit of codex and see if we can't score ourselves an Easter box or two while we work through this instance. I think it takes about 45 minutes worth of killing to spawn the boss or so. Oh, that was a nice one. 33 pet almost. And we're going to try and work through this daily a little bit. I don't think we'll get all the way through it on this particular instance, but we will make a little bit of progress on this one, I think. How much is up in the air, though. And then hopefully we can make a little bit of progress on that Easter Annihilation quest. I would like to get through the first or second tier of that if I can. I don't think we'll get we for sure won't finish it out. We're just not making enough progress each week at this rate. But it'd be nice to get one or two done. And we should make some progress on this codex. Let's kind of see what we're getting per kill, so to speak. And it's not exact, but it will give us an idea. 0.8, 0.9%. Well, we'll definitely make some progress. I think we might fall just a little short on getting the actual codex rank. And so we'll just have to get that on the next time. Looks like we got a nice little jump on that Annihilation quest, though. It was like almost a 30-point jump. So we're over halfway to that first rank being done on that Annihilation. And then after we finish this Mayhem, we're gonna daily. We're gonna go ahead and try and reset that quest since you can only start the chain once a day. But the level 4 one or whatever, is gonna be much harder and take much longer. And so I think it's gonna be in our best interest to just restart it a little bit. Nice, a box and a token. And again, if we can manage to scare up 50 of these boxes from doing these instances, we'll go ahead and buy some keys and do a little box opening. If not, we'll just stockpile them for the next year or whatnot. And we're definitely getting better token drop rate than we have in the level 1 instance, so that's kind of nice. So we're using the same gun, just slightly different armor, because these guys hit a little harder. Now, it's kind of nice that we don't have to heal with these guys. We can just kind of plink, kind of mindlessly through them, one onto the next, and hope we get a nice hit at some point. Although, with our looter skill and whatnot, we're likely to only see shrapnel, strong boxes, and mayhem tokens. But we did get a pretty good start to getting some strong boxes on this instance, just in this first 10 minutes, which is kind of nice. I don't know. We got 2 already. And so, and you get 1 off the box or off the boss always, so that's a nice little guarantee on the way out, so to speak. But this will also help us work up our reclaiming and work on our robot looting a little bit. Since we're still in the early 20s on that, I think. And so we haven't even got that first kind of secret unlock, or a secret skill, or hidden skill, or however you want to phrase it. In addition to the robot looting skills, we're getting some pretty good uh, combat skills, which is good since we're still trying to move off of this LR35 onto the 40. But our damage skill just isn't quite up to it yet. But yeah, we're making visible progress on both those quests. Every kill, we can see it move just a little bit. So that's a nice change from some of the other quests where you kill for half an hour and then you see it move once. Like that citizenship quest on Tolan, or there's some quest on Monterey, I think, that's a crossover quest that's kind of the same way. I've heard people complain about it enough that I wasn't tempted to kind of start it. We might get that rank 5 codex though on this one, which will, I'm assuming, will be an evade. I try not to look until we're kind of got it in the bag. But I appreciate that 20 ped ammo back loot. We're going to need some extra ammo. It's nice that these seasonal mobs kind of have their own codex. It allows you to get one, extra skills, and then two, extra attributes, which is always uh, a big bonus. I think rank 5 is normally evade. That's what we normally take. But there might be a weird looter skill sometimes. Oh, that was a nice one. 46 ped. Almost a global. I think they global at 50. Yeah, it's kind of easy to gauge your progress on the daily and the codex on this annihilation though, it's definitely too random to be like, nah, I think it's just X hours, and I think I'll get to the next one. Because it's not a traditional kill count where a bunch of these just have a chance to give you a point, but the chance isn't an amazingly large chance by the number of no points we get. Anyway, and again, I think that diminishes as you go higher and higher into the instances. Nice, another little token there for us. What are we up to now? 30. 30 tokens. So it's going to take us a while to get anything. Oh, that one's trying to sneak up on us, looks like. Nice. We're actually getting a fair amount of boxes on this round. That'll help us get to our 50 so that we can justify buying some keys and doing a box opening thing. Sometimes we'll do that instead of buying an ammo pack when we do our deposit. I'm really excited about the amount of skills we're getting. We upgraded our scope once we got to Calypso this time around. And so instead of using that sweet scope, we've kind of upgraded to the Headshot 4. I think it was like 60 ped in the auction house. But it's got like an 82% efficiency compared to the 68% efficiency on the other one. A little bit better skill gain. Nice. Almost a 30 ped loot there. That'll help give us a little bit of ammo to keep going. And these things have a fair amount of hit points, honestly. I always say I can't take the Amulet Max because they have too many hit points, but I think that these and the sharks have the same amount. The sharks that we hunt on next island, that is. No, these Mayhem things are just kind of a slow grind, I think. Which is another reason I think they made them carry over to where you can gather from 6 years worth of events if that's your desire to finally get that sweet weapon that you had your eye on since day one. But we're cruising right along. A little bit out from the boss though. But we're about to be 4/5 of the way to finishing out that codex rank, so that's a big boost. Looks like about 2/3 or so through that Mayhem daily, which I think gives 10 tokens this time around. And then we've got a little bit of points on that Annihilation, but again, it's super random. So who knows where we'll end up by the time we get that boss knocked down. No, as long as we hit the Summer Mayhem event, we'll actually hit the full cycle of Mayhems this year. We just kind of dabbling our foot in them a little bit. Kind of, how you'll dip your toe in the pool to see how cold the water is. That's basically what we were doing with Mayhems this year. Just kind of getting a little bit of codex, seeing how we like it. And there seems to be a nice variety too. One was animals, one was mutants, this one's robots. So no matter your specialty, there'll be like an event for you. And if you're not well rounded, the rest will be events that are not really for you, kind of. For us, it's just good skilling event. Um, just because our, like I said, our reclaiming's super low, under 1,000 points. So the driver for our robot looting is going to be our electronics and mechanics and those little side skills more so than our actual looting skill. Like our main looting skill, I guess, is more a better way of phrasing that. Yeah, we're cruising right along. I imagine that codex will really start to slow down here soon, though. It's a little late, but I was making sure we were using the right gun. We had that problem um, the time before, I think, where I was actually somehow had switched onto my backup gun as opposed to the gun where I had all my sights and stuff on. So we're trying not to repeat that error. And we're finally in the home stretch on that codex, which is what I kind of like to call the last 10% because it goes pretty quickly. I mean, until you're much higher level where it's 100 kills per 0.1% or something, then that no longer applies. But for now, I think we should have it basically right before we get to that boss, assuming it's around that 45-minute mark, which is where I recall it being at. But it kind of depends on how fast we're killing stuff too. I know there's a time count, but I think we struggle on the kill count to get it. Um, and so I don't think that the time is the limiting factor for us. I think the amount of kills is until we killed faster, it spawned faster. Is basically kind of where I was going with that. The good news is it just gives you a message when that boss finally spawns. But again, I expect to get this codex rank a little before that happens. Not this daily. We won't get our bonus tokens before the boss. Maybe on the next round we'll get that wrapped up. I didn't really see how much progress we made. I didn't see where we started. What, maybe 3 kills out on this codex? Alright, let's see what we got here. We're going to grab the evade because dodging is important. Or not getting hit is important. And the alertness is a looter skill, but It's pretty cheap in the auction house if you ever need to boost that up. I think we have a reasonable okay amount from all of the tree cutting, probably what 3K-ish. We've done a ton of tree cutting, which I highly recommend. It's a cheap way to build up your character. And we'll start making a little dent in this next one. But I think we're starting to get kind of close to that boss mob, which is exciting because we know we'll get a box and a token off them at least. Oh, nice, a little Mayhem token there. What's that put us up to? Oh, 31 for the event. We're slowly making some progress there. Oh, there's that boss. We'll take him next. Oh, he spawned at 40 minutes. So a little faster than I thought he would. That's right, he's going down. And the boss mob obviously has a bunch more hit points than the normal ones. Enough hit points. I don't think we could kill the level 4 boss. And I think the level 3 might be pushing it. There we go. Strong box and a token. And I see we're still got about 20% to go on that daily. But we'll go ahead and wrap that up next time, I think. That was a nice bonus on the Annihilation mission, though. We got just over 100 points to get that first tier, which is super nice. I hope everyone's having an amazing day. Stay epic.